Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unearth the hidden truths buried deep within corporate filings. This week we are diving into Mesabi Trust's latest report, and let's just say the dividends are taking a bit of a dip, and we'll tell you exactly what that means for investors. Before we jump in, make sure you are subscribed and consider joining our Discord server, linked in the description below if you want to chat with us about these filings. Alright, so we are looking at a standard report from Mesabi Trust filed on the 10th of October 2025. This document is essentially a heads up to the public about what is going on with the company's performance and any significant events. Think of it like a Doctor report for a business. This specific filing is a Form 8K. These are usually filed when something important happens that the public needs to know about right away, not just at the end of a quarter or year. Mesabi Trust is incorporated in New York, which is a common place for companies to set up shop. Their trading symbol is MSB, and you'll find their units of beneficial interest, which is basically their version of stock traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, to the heart of the matter, the reason for this immediate filing. The company is announcing a distribution, which for most people means it is time to talk about cash. On the 10th of October 2025, Mesabi Trust announced that their trustees have decided on a distribution amount. Now here is where things get interesting. For every unit of beneficial interest, shareholders will receive 34 cents. That might sound like a small number, but it is a big deal for investors. But wait, there is more. This payout is actually less than what they gave out last year for the same period. Last year, investors got 39 cents per unit. This year, it is down to 34 cents. That is a drop of 5 cents per unit. Now, on the surface, that might not seem like much, but if you own a lot of units or if this trend continues, it can really impact your income. A 5-cent drop on 39 cents is roughly a 13% decrease year over year. That is a noticeable bite out of your potential earnings. It suggests that the company's cash generating ability might be slowing down, or they are choosing to hold on to more cash, perhaps to reinvest or prepare for something. They attached the actual press release announcing this as an exhibit. It is basically the official announcement that explains all these details. Think of this Form 8K as the envelope, and that press release as the letter inside explaining the news. This section is a directory of all the documents attached to this report. It is like a table of contents for the extra stuff, providing more detail. As we mentioned, Exhibit 99.1 is the press release we just talked about. It is there for anyone who wants to read the exact wording of the announcement. And then there is Exhibit 104, which is the cover page in an XBRL format. This is for the super technical folks in computer systems that need to process these filings electronically. It is like a digital stamp of approval. Finally, we have the signature block. This is where the official person who is authorized to sign off on these reports puts their digital John Hancock. In this case, it is Chris Niezers acting on behalf of Deutsche Bank Trust Company Americas as the corporate trustee for Mesabi Trust. This just confirms that the report is official and legit. Now let's zoom out and think about what this means. Mesabi Trust is essentially a way for investors to participate in the revenue generated from iron ore mining. When the distribution amount goes down, it directly translates to less cash in the pockets of the people who own units of the trust. The key question here is why. Is it because the price of iron ore is down, is production lower, or are operating costs higher? Without more detailed financial statements, which aren't the focus of this particular 8K, we can only infer from the distribution amount. However, a 13% drop in distributions is a significant signal to the market that things aren't quite as rosy as they were the previous year. This could lead to some hesitations from investors or even a sell-off if they believe this downturn will continue. The Trust's performance is directly tied to the mining industry, so any headwinds in that sector will be felt here. It is important for investors to keep an eye on the broader iron ore market and the specific mining operations that Mesabi Trust is invested in to understand the full picture. So that is our quick decode of Mesabi Trust's latest announcement. What is your take on this distribution cut? Does it worry you, or do you see it as a normal fluctuation in a cyclical industry? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate breakdowns. And don't forget to join our growing community on Discord, linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next decode.